Hi guys, this is DM&C. Welcome to our channel. Subscribe and don't forget to the bell icon.
Freddie Mercury died on November 24, 1991. He had been ill for so much of that year as his health was declining. He spent his final weeks at home at one garden lodge in West Kensington surrounded by his nearest and dearest. The inner circle of Mary Austin, Peter Freestone, Joe Fanelli and Jim Hutton were with him every day. Brian May and Roger Taylor have both described emotional and upsetting visits to see their dying friend. However, everyone who spent time with Freddie says the same thing. Visits were not allowed to be upsetting or emotional, at least not in front of Freddie. Even in the final weeks, Freddie would be propped up in bed or occasionally downstairs picking jokes and shopping from catalogues. So where was John Deacon? Over the years, many people have paid testament to how close Freddie and John were. Brian and Roger both attested to the fact that John took Freddie's death the hardest. Roger said it took years for him and Brian to deal with the loss, but that John never did. John freaked out and decided he really couldn't deal with being in the music business anymore. Deacon's college friend Robert Hawaii said, John suffered from depression after Freddie died. It is also difficult to watch the bass player struggle to control his grief during the Freddie Mercury tribute concert. So why didn't John Deacon visit Freddie? Firstly, it was evident how sensitive John was. To see his friend in such a state would have been very difficult. What is more likely is that John and Freddie knew John would not be able to mask his emotions if he visited, and this was something Freddie would not allow. Mary Austin once commented that if someone so much as swelled up around him at that time, Freddie would avoid them afterwards. Freddie was not insensitive or uncaring, it was the opposite. It made his own burden harder if he saw how much others were suffering. His mother Jed Bulsara described just that in the last meeting. Jed said that even though he was in pain and close to the end of his life, he asked, "Are you alright? Did any of the media worry you?" We said, "Don't worry about us dear, he was so ill and still he was being so caring." So both Freddie and John would have found any visit extremely difficult.